Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day and a good time, but if you're not and you're having a tower moment, you've come to the right place. So, what do? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to find out your overall tower moment energy, okay? This is before the tower, tower, and after. Pretty simple. Then we clarify. We will do 3, 2, and 3, and then we will look at the bottom of the deck for one more piece of information, and then we will flip this deck over to have two more Major Arcana cards to show up, to see what's going on, and tie it all together. Now, all of these messages are timeless. Whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it, and it's all, there's no star signs. It's a collective reading. So it's for you and everybody else watching. So, with all that out of the way, thanks for stopping by. If you like what you see or it helps you in any way, please think about hitting the old subscribe button. YouTubers, got to say that. And give it a like, give it a share, do all the YouTubey things. All right, let's get started. Magician on this side of the tower is basically somebody trying to scam you. I'm not sure what's going on here, but there is somebody who is desperately hoping you don't take a deeper look into something. I'm not sure what that is yet. We will find out. We will clarify. But this is somebody who is definitely trying to pull the wool over your eyes and trick you into doing something you're not sure you want to do, or probably isn't good for you in the end. They know that, and they hope you don't. So, the bad magician, the illusionist, the trickster. Now leads to the tower. The tower leads to the Emperor card. So the Emperor is basically taking control of your own life again, being in charge. The Emperor's like, all right, you hit the tower moment, so you probably, according to the energy, if you follow through with this, it's probably going to be a nasty time for a while, but then you kind of, get your self back up in order. So it doesn't feel like it's a complete wipeout, but it does feel like it's going to be a little bit painful. It's going to be a lesson. Sometimes the universe teaches us lessons like that. So what's going on? The King of Swords. Someone is very intent on feeling official. They want you to believe they know what they're doing in a way that feels good. It's like, well, I know exactly what I'm doing, and this they sound official. It's like wearing a doctor's coat in a hospital when you're not really a doctor, pretending. But they play the part pretty well. Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. So this is the energy of somebody who is very much pretending to be something professional, something they're not. They're trying to lie to you. They're being a con man. They're just being a con artist. But this is very heavy. This is a very heavy issue, and it's keeping you awake at night, because this is the issue that says, this is some kind of thing that you need done. It's like you need something in your house fixed, and this person is saying, I can do it, don't worry about it. You can trust me. I know what I'm doing. I've done this 100 times. Don't need to worry about my backlog history, my work history, or anything like that. You can just trust me. I know this. This is like asking a friend to help fix your bathroom, and they say they know what they're doing, and that's because this is a big issue for you. So they're hoping that your desperation will work in their favor, but all they really want your money. Once you give them their money, that's the tower moment. 9 of Cups. No wish granted, and this is going to be a strain on everything. Okay? This is going to echo into your relationships. This is going to echo into your work life. This isn't going to go away, because this is going to be, somebody's going to be like, well, I thought I could trust that person, and now they're not trusting you because you trusted this person and they screw you over. Now everybody in your life is probably going, well, you trusted that guy, and look where that got you. Now everybody's starting to look at you like you don't know the difference between a scam and a real thing. Which, to be fair, this King of Swords energy is out, and this person is laying it down real hood and hard that it's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, bro. You can trust me. They talk the talk, okay? They had the tools. They look the part. This is somebody who feels like they know what they're doing, but they don't. They just want your money. They'll say, yeah, sure, I'll get started. This is why you pay after the work is done, right? or they might even start the work, and it's like, well, yeah, it's just going to take this. I'm going to need money for supplies and tools and whatnot. I'm just going on a contractor issue because this is where this usually hits the hardest, right? This is the energy where we see it all the time anyway. It's like contractors show up and then they just don't do the work or whatever, and then they just disappear. So, yeah, this is that kind of energy. This is big scam energy, but they hope you're desperate enough to believe it. And now everybody thinks that you just didn't know. It's like, how could you fall for that when they were not in that situation? So you're going to have to do a lot of, well, I didn't know, because you're going to have to do a lot of explaining and this and that, and this is still going to be out of the money, but everybody else needs to be taken care of now too, because they don't trust you as much. Six of Wands over the Emperor. All right. Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. All Wands over the Emperor. So basically, this is just going to be one of those things that shakes your life up quite a bit, and it's going to reset you back to square one, because obviously what you need done isn't going to get done, and now you got to look for something else, but maybe somewhere a little bit, it's going to cost a little bit more, but it's going to be a learning experience. Like, if you want something done right, you need to do your research. You can't just trust the first people that come along and say, yeah, I know what I'm doing, and then you just go with them. So the energy here at the Emperor is the Six of Wands, which is a triumph, a win, this overcoming a great challenge. So yeah, you're going to have to put that trust away a little bit. You're going to have to overcome that willingness to believe people on their word a little bit, because I get it. You're the kind of person that does. You're the kind of person that likes to just trust people because you think there's good in everybody, which there is, but not this time. The Queen of Wands here is the energy that says, I'm trying to stand on business. I'm not going to be that person anymore. I'm not going to fall for this stuff anymore. I've learned my lesson. And joy returns at the Four of Wands. It's just a learning experience. I mean, that's all this is. And I think everybody has to go through this at least once. I know I did. And I'm pretty sure if this doesn't resonate with you, you're probably thinking of a time when it did, right? You're probably thinking of, oh yeah, I trusted whoever or whatever, and they really screwed me over, and I'll never do that again. So I'm sure if this doesn't resonate with you, it has in the past, but I'm just talking to the people who might not have done this yet, and they just think it can't happen to them for whatever reason. So, just telling you that this is probably on the way. You need something done desperately, and you are willing to trust anyone who seems like they know what they're doing. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. More wand energy. This is about communication. Now, this is probably the advice out of all of this stuff. You need to talk to these people. Not only talk to these people, but you need to do the research. Look into the past. I know you're desperate. I know, whatever you need done is kind of time sensitive here, and it's going to keep getting worse. And it's a now or never kind of thing. And otherwise, it's just going to get worse and more expensive. But take 10 minutes. Do a history back search on them. Find out, if they've screwed over other people in the past, or do they have any history at all. Right? I mean, go with professionals on this one. This is, if you pay an amateur, it's cheap, but then you're going to find out why it's cheap. Pay a professional and you get it done once where it's more expensive. You get the idea. So do your communication, do your talking, do your research on this, because they'll save you a lot of trouble, money, and time. And I'm sure everyone on the other side of this can say, yeah, I wish I would have done that first. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant and the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card has got not so much to do with this as a relationship thing. This is an emotional choice. This is I have to trust myself, or I have to, do what's the right thing and not go with myself and go with do some more research. and the Hierophant is lesson learned. So this emotional choice here is going to be made out of desperation, and you're just going to be, please help me get it done. I need this done by a certain time, and I don't have anywhere else. They're going to say they can do it. You're going to give them the money. They're going to disappear, and you're still going to be left in the disaster, and they're going to be gone. All right. So trust the professional. Do the research. Don't fall into this trap, because so many people have. I have. I know people listening have. Just don't get screwed over, right? Just take a breath before something sounds too good to be true. Probably is. So do the research first. Protect yourself. Don't just think all your problems are solved because the first guy you found on Facebook Marketplace has a hammer or a wrench, or they said, "Oh yeah, I've had plenty of experience doing whatever you need me to do." Okay? Protect your money, protect your sanity and your time and everything else. So just take it slow. Don't jump at the first chance you get, because there's probably better chances. All right? Okay, I hope this reading helped you. I hope it made you make a better decision and not give into panic and desperation so much, because we like to do that as people in general. We just like to freak out and go, oh my God, it's now or never. And then turns out we should have done a little bit more before, and then it could just make the problem worse if we don't. All right, I'm going to show you the cards now. I hope this reading made sense to a lot of you. Anyway, here you go. Here are the cards. Check them out. If you're still here at the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. And I appreciate everybody who clicks on the video and makes it to the end. You click on the video, you're awesome. You make it to the end, you're double awesome. That's just how it is. And what else? Thank you. If you liked it, like I said in the beginning, think about hitting the old subscribe button, the like button, the share button. Show this to people who might be having troubles and they have really big confidence in the first contractor they found that was super cheap. Right? maybe this will be for them too. Protect yourself out there, okay? Take care of each other. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and I will see you later, whatever time you're watching this. Thanks for clicking. Have a good one. Bye.